Hi all. So welcome to week 8. I wanted to start just by saying thanks to the student presenters from last week, so Alyssa and Andrea and Pamela for offering moving videos in more ways than one. Something about your sharing your experience of movement that, as many of the folks mentioned in the discussion, was felt very intimate and vulnerable, and I appreciate that. Since Alyssa has withdrawn from the course, I can copy any comments directed towards her and send it to her by email so that she gets all of that. I'll take responsibility for that if anyone hasn't done that already. And looking forward to the shares this week and the videos from Fofier and Taryn and Joy. And now for something a little bit different and some aesthetic distance. Hello, fellow heart warriors. I am sending you this message from the outskirts of the land of drama. I'm here to report to you some of the things that I found in my search, and I wish you well as you go adventuring on your exploration and adventures this week in exploring the use of drama and healing. I have found that in so many ways in my life through the things that I find, and when I find things, I make them part of myself. I've found these powerful tools that I wear inside and out. And there's so much going on in this world. So I hope that you have a beautiful week in your own exploration. Now, some of the specific things that I've seen in this journey, and some of the magical books that I've found, I want to share with you. So please, I've given you links to them in our magic portal. And so when you go through the portal, enjoy finding some of the treasures. There's Ellie Irwin, who's a founding U.S. drama therapist who speaks from a lineage of psychoanalytic perspectives on drama therapy. And she is one of the elders and queens of the land. And you can hear her speak through the first book and notice some of the gems that she leaves along the way. Like she references, and you can kind of start to see the links between the drama therapy land and some of the ancestors in psychology. She names Freud and Winnicott and some of those magicians from that world. And then she talks also about the use of role and play. And she talks a lot about working in groups, which seems to be a thing within the drama therapy world in particular. And then she makes references, and she has this amazing list that I hope you will all look at, because we all want to be skilled players in our work in some way. And she has a list of skills to be a good player. So reflect on that list and see if you notice yourself reflected in that magic mirror or not. And do you think other people what are your opinions? And when we meet in our magic interdimensional portal discussions, you can share your perspective on skilled playing in that way. And also notice she names, because she's talking about working with children, how we should bring things with us. You need some sense of space and stuff. So I love stuff. Look at, I'm kind of a bit of a hoarder in my collecting these things and using them and constantly changing them. So toys and puppets and masks and costumes, and they're incredible. So later I'll put on a costume and you can see it. And then the magic, the fairy tale land described by Nisha Sajnani. Oh, Nisha, I'm so thankful for you. And David Reed Johnson, I'm also thankful for you and your work. And how you edited this book called Trauma-Informed Drama Therapy. And we can all just begin with the map that they leave us. The map of that territory in the first introductory chapter shares so many wonderful things. So you can check that out and see where you want to go in that map. I read it and I see so many wonderful things, territories that I've been to and territories that I want to go to. There's Armand Volkas is mentioned, and Armand Volkas lives in the Bay Area and teaches at CIIS, which is one of my cave spaces that I go to. And Armand will actually be teaching an elective in psychodrama, intro to psychodrama, in the winter intensive in the spring for us. And so if you're interested in that, you get really turned on by hearing about healing the wounds of history. You can work with Armand now, or you can catch up with him later. There's also lots of talk of developmental transformations, which is incredible. And I'll talk more about that in the spring also, because this is just like a map. And I want you to explore. I invite you to join me in exploring this map. They've laid out such a beautiful, rich, detailed. It's like they laid out this big feast for us. And you can't eat it all now. Don't even try to eat it all now. You'll get stuffed and you'll get sick. And I've been through that, and don't do it. Just read this map, maybe choose one place or make notes about where you're going to go in the future. This is big, just kind of like looking through the telescope of the lands that's going to inform your journey in this world, and the use of pretend play and role taking and all these skills in our work. And I can't wait to hear about how you see yourself reflected in those already, and what skills you think that you possess, and what treasures await you if you develop different things and different aspects more. So you can do that through the reading, and you can do that by going to the websites of the National Drama Therapy Association. I want to give love, because I'm a love warrior. I want to give love to the Drama Therapy Association in North America, because what they've really taken on the issue of racial justice in the United States and in Canada as one of their core issues, and they've centralized that within the conferences. They have conferences every year, and so the one is coming up is actually just in like a week in Boston, Massachusetts. So I don't know if anybody on the East Coast is so close that you can like touch it. The rest of us will watch from afar. But lots of our people at CIS, like the whole department of drama therapy, they always all go. And you can read a little bit more about their work in that chapter. That's their Renee Amuna and Gary Rauscher and Antonio and Antonio Ramirez are the core faculty in drama therapy at CIS, and their chapter is in this book, that Nisha Sajnani and Johnson's book, and you can read all about that. And they're all going to the conference. They always present every year. There's incredible colleagues and adventurers, and so you can see that. So I gotta go, but I want to send you, my love warrior family and fellows. I want to wish you a smooth travel. And when you come to an obstacle, so many obstacles. When you face an obstacle, let you find the love. Let you find the strength and protection that you need. And let you find the others and the fellows along the road who can support you to face that obstacle and respond to it in whatever way it calls to you. So that is my blessing and my wish for you. And good luck.